Let's see if I could do this without the dog scratching on the door. The dog won. Allison's in here by my feet. I just got home from work and she just wants to be close to me. Anyways, my boss asked me last night when I came to work, like, why haven't you done any hub group videos in a while? And I'm like, really, to be totally honest, like, there's really not much to say because it's been like this whole, I've been delivering to Walmart. Yeah, been delivering to Walmart. But it is now February 2020. And I've been here since April, so my year is coming up. I was going to say that my year to date by the end of last year, of 2019, was $50,000. We're straight up. And a few dollars after that. But from late, I believe I got my first paycheck at the end of April of 2019, and from there to the end of December, I made right at about $50,000. It was over that, but I can't remember the exact number of what that was. So to say what I made at the end of my first year, I will be making that. I'll show you guys numbers and stuff like that when I reach my my anniversary. So I'll have a cruise, you know, right after my anniversary. So like, it won't be like right after, but it'll be in that time frame. And then I'll put that with the $50,000 I made in 2019, then add it to the year to date when I come to my anniversary, and I'll let you guys know what I made. Just doing my rough figuring, okay, and estimations, we're looking at just under $80,000 for the, you know, for my first year. So if we stay on course, that's probably where it's going to be at, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll have a bonus in February, a safety bonus, and an annual bonus, and things of that nature. Now I had a two referral bonuses, and I had a sign-on bonus. So to say, if you take bonuses out, you're looking right around just above 70 a year. If you don't put the bonuses in there. So if you're coming over and you're thinking, you know, I want to get on that Walmart dedicated in Cleburne, Texas, that's probably right around you're looking at. Now they advertise $65,000 a year. That's what they advertise. You could easily get that. You could easily get that. I would say that that's average. I mean, but that's low end. I just don't see how anybody can not get $65,000. I just don't see how anybody can't do it. I mean, now when you're doing local work, whether it's doing this or something else, you need to have a work ethic, because it's not all about sitting on your butt all day. There is a lot of getting out. There is a lot of touching multiple trailers a day, bumping a lot of docks. So, I mean, you're driving 200-300 miles a day. That's, you know, that's about it. Now on a long day, there are some long days where you're getting over 400 miles. There is one run that we do that you could possibly get 500 miles. But that's rare. You don't get very many of those. And if you hear footsteps, it's my dog Allison. She doesn't come in here much, so she's sniffing around. In December of 2019, I was awarded Driver of the Month. I'm extremely happy about that. It's a big accomplishment because that was one of my first goals, is to get that. And so to have that documentation means a lot to me, because I wouldn't say that I'm trying to be be better than other drivers. My thing is that I'm trying to be as good as I could be. And I also believe that we could work better as a team, and that is kind of my thing. You'll get a lot of drivers that come in to the office and they come in with bad attitudes and stuff like that, and you just can't do that. You can't have the bad attitudes. The bad attitudes of, grabbing and complaining, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. And it's like, the dispatchers, the load planners and all that, they are doing their best to get everybody as much, money as they can. You only have so many loads, you only have so many drivers. And so it is a puzzle for them, and they can't please everybody every week. There's weeks where I'm not pleased. But I just don't go up in there and just raise all sorts of cane. I just don't. I just go in there and I do the best that I can. I do the best that I can. And that's all I can do. Are there some things about Hub Group that I don't like? Absolutely. The health insurance I think would be better. We're paying like $11,000 a year for all four of us, and the deductible is like $4,000 or $5,000. It's a little high. And probably come open enrollment, I'll probably get rid of my medical insurance. Now I'll keep everything else. This is the first company I've ever had like life insurance and disability and stuff like that, because I am getting older and there's things I got to think about. But 401k, I'm definitely putting stuff in for that. We do have dental and vision. One of my daughters has, she requires classes and stuff like that. So we got all that. It's just the medical, and I don't blame it so much on Hub Group as much as I believe it's the system. And I don't want to get all political here, but used to, health insurance was a lot cheaper before Obamacare. Sorry, I just had to. It used to be affordable, but now with Obamacare, everything just went up. Everybody is affected by that, and I think that's wrong. So we're going to have to probably get rid of our health insurance to afford to go to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to say it like that, but that's just the way it is. We're still, even though we're getting older, we're still in pretty good health. And this job has actually helped me get healthy and stuff like that. So my goals moving forward, I got the driver of the month. That meant a lot to me. But now I'm looking at maybe getting higher within the company. Probably look, maybe training the new hires that they bring on to the Walmart dedicated. That's something I haven't inquired about. It's one of those things that way I look at it is they offer that to me and not me saying, hey, can I do this? I want them to come to me on it. And that's with anything. Eventually I want to get out of the truck. Eventually I want to get out of the truck, and I know Hub Group has opportunities for drivers. They like to promote within and get drivers out of the road. Off the road and into the office. And I figured maybe I could get into the office there, maybe if I grow my beard out. So let's just say a good chunk, if not most of the men that work in the office have beard. And I'm not talking about just a little bitty beard. I'm talking about a great big old beard, beard oil and all that kind of stuff. It's a thing. So after my vacation, I'm thinking about just growing out the full beard, and maybe that's what it takes to move to that next level. We'll see. But until then, hey, thanks for watching the video here. If you're interested in Hub Group, just let me know. I can't tell you about other dedicated positions. I can't tell you about intermodal, but I can tell you about Hub Group's dedicated out of Cleburne, Texas, the Walmart dedicated. I can tell you all about it. That other stuff I can't, because I haven't done it here. All I've done at Hub Group is do dedicated for Walmart and Cleburne, and I enjoy it. I do. I enjoy being home every day. I enjoy going to work. I mean, it is the same old stuff. Okay, there's not a lot of exciting stuff that happens. You see a lot of traffic. You see a lot of Walmarts. You bump a lot of docks. You see a lot of trailers. That's every day. You know, that's every day. Really not much adversity to it. It's just not. It's just pretty much the same thing. I think the main thing to not be is be complacent. You know, when you're doing the same thing, getting in that routine, it's easy to get complacent. I don't want to be complacent like that. So I try to remind myself every day, anything can happen. Anything can happen. A car can screw up right in front of you and ruin your whole day. So, as a matter of fact, one last story before I go. Matter of fact, one of the guys that I hired on with last April, that actually happened. He's sitting there going down the road and doing all this kind of stuff, you know, early wee hours of the morning, and this girl is driving in the wrong direction on the toll road outside, just between Fort Worth and Cleburne. We have a toll road. We're going up and down there every day, and this girl, I think she was drunk. I don't know for sure, but she was driving the wrong way, and there was a head-on collision. Now, he did his best to avoid it. He slowed down, moved over to the shoulder and everything. He did everything he could to prevent that accident, and it was a head-on. If he wasn't doing what he was doing, if he was not paying attention, you know, that girl could have lost her life. But because of his actions, because of him being alert, especially at those wee hours of the morning, he was able to you know, slow the rig down as much as he could and get over out of the way and try to avoid the accident. The accident still happened, but everybody survived. Everybody survived. And it shook him up, shook up the driver, obviously, but good thing is the lady, the girl driving the car, she survived it and all that kind of stuff. So good on him. Hey, thanks for watching the video there, 73.